Cash stuffing can help you completely stop your overspending and impulse spending. Let me show you how. Go check out the Budget Mastery Bootcamp in my bio. We have a whole module about this, and it helps you set up all your different funds, and it even gives you templates to go to the bank and get the money out. So what do you cash stuff? You cash stuff variable expenses or sinking funds, and if you do not know what these two things are, go to my page and watch videos about them. Here are some examples of those. For variable expenses, we have groceries, gas, fun money, date nights. You can have so many different options here. It depends on your life and what you like to spend things on. This is your monthly spending categories so that you do not overspend. Sinking funds, we've got vacation, house projects, down payments, car repairs. There's also so many different options for this as well. Sinking funds is putting money aside for future expenses that you know are coming or that you want to achieve, like car repairs, down payment, etc. Variable expenses are your monthly spending categories. The reason you don't see emergency fund within sinking funds here is because your emergency fund needs to be in a high yield savings account so that it can be gaining you more interest. If you don't know what that is, go to my page. So essentially what you do is you create your budget, go to my page and watch the How to Budget playlist. It is free, okay? You set up your different variable expenses and sinking funds for yourself. And when you make your paycheck budget, you decide how much is going to each of these things. You go to the bank and you get the correct denominations and the correct bills so that you can come home and stuff them into your envelopes. So here's your different little envelopes. Like I said, you would get the cash, you come home and you put however much you specified into these different envelopes. That way you know the next time you need groceries, you go into this envelope and you get the money out and you go grocery shopping. That allows you to see how your money is moving, to see how much you have left physically instead of just swiping your card all the time. This also allows you to put limits on yourself so you do not overspend. So, for example, if you had a variable expense, you like to spend every money, say you like to buy books, and sometimes you go crazy with it. If you have a book envelope and you put $100 in it, then you know after that $100 is spent, your envelope is empty and you can no longer use this money on going to buy books. Fun money is a big one, and anything can fall under the fun money category, like fast food, even books and hobbies can fall under there. It's up to you to specify, but once your envelope is empty, you have to wait until your next paycheck to get more money funded in there. I hope that makes sense. Let me know in the comments if you have questions about that. If you start cash stuffing and you realize you don't like the envelope method and you would rather do it digitally, you can also do digital cash stuffing. How you do that is that for your variable expenses, you have checking accounts for these things so that you have a card that you can use for them. So you would have a grocery account, you would have a gas account, a fun money account. That way you distribute the money when you're paid and then you do not have to constantly monitor it. You can just look at it and see how much money's left in my gas account. Okay, I only have to $50 left until my next paycheck. For your sinking funds, you're going to have either a high yield savings account with buckets, which I know for sure Ally Bank has that. I use them personally. Or you can open multiple high yield savings accounts or multiple savings accounts for your different sinking funds. The key thing when looking for different banks that you can use for this, you want to have no fees monthly, like no maintenance fees, no monthly minimums that you have to have in that account, and you want to make sure that the bank is FDIC insured. I know for a fact that Ally Bank allows you to have multiple checking accounts for different things. They also allow you to have multiple high yield savings, and they have the high yield savings with buckets. Their checking accounts also have buckets. But you can find any bank that you are comfortable with to do this with. You just have to do your research. You can call them, you can look at their online documentation, you can find out everything you need to know to see if you're comfortable using that bank for this purpose. Try this out and see how it changes your spending habits. See how it changes your relationship with your money. It's going to blow your mind. This is where I started on my journey. I started with cash stuffing strictly. I used all envelopes, just regular envelopes. And now that I don't have as good of access to banks, I do pretty much all digital, and I have my different accounts, and when I'm paid, it just goes. You can also set up automatic deposits so that when you get paid, the money just automatically disperses to your different accounts. If you need help setting this up in depth, like I said, go check out the Budget Mastery Bootcamp because I walk you through it step by step. I give you calculators to figure out how much should go where. I even give you a teller slip to go and give to the bank so that they will give you the correct amount of bills. You got this, friend. Take control of your financial situation. I'm here to support you. You can do it.